Hey, Plant Pals, I'm Mike the Gardener, and today is just a quick video on doing some harvest prepping, saving rather. um, it was like 100 on Tuesday and 90s on Wednesday. Today's Thursday and it's 60s. Well, actually, like now it's below 60. So I figured it's a good time that I can get some dehydrating in and some, take care of some of these veggies that I took the time and care to grow before they go bad. So I've already chopped up and frozen a bunch of okra. I'm making some quick pickles. This is the pepper sauce that I had. I'm gonna add some more vinegar to it and probably a little bit of honey, and then just make refrigerator pickles. Chop these cucumbers up. I've got like 20 more behind me. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna probably try to can some real pickles. We'll see. I got the stuff for it. And what I'm going to dehydrate today is all these peppers. So I've got a ton of peppers. So these are habaneros. They're like yellow habaneros. And those are mariachi peppers. I was gifted these from France. I'm going to save the seeds and dehydrate those. These are ripe lipstick pepper. These are ripe fish peppers. So I'm going to save those. These are a ton of Fresnos. Here's a lipstick pepper. And here's just some random peppers. And I got some Scotch bonnets and whatnot. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the seeds, of course, chop everything up into small pieces, dehydrate them, and make myself some pepper powder for the upcoming year. I'm just about out of my last batch. Let me see if I can grab it here. I'm in the kitchen, so it's right here. This is how much I have left. This thing was full to the top of pepper powder that I made from the peppers that I grew and dehydrated last summer. So it's pretty good timing. So it kind of worked out great. So I'm going to hopefully fill this thing back up. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And then behind me, I've got like 20 pounds of tomatoes. I'm going to, after I get these things going and hydrating, I'm going to make some tomato sauce. And then I will probably have enough tomatoes again to make some, when I attempt to make some pasta sauce, canning. So that'll be my first attempt at canning will be pickles and pasta sauce. So yeah, so I'm going to get everything. I'm not sure how much of this process I'm going to show. I'll definitely try to show myself canning, of course. I mean, but the quick pickles, everybody knows how to do that. You just chop up some pickles and add some vinegar. And if you want a little bit of pickling salt, just to make sure you preserve it, and then just stick it in the refrigerator. Not a big deal. And then these, of course, are just dead simple. You just chop them up into thin pieces, save the seeds, of course, if you're smart, and put them on the dehydrator and let them dehydrate for a day or so. And then they'll be crunchy, and you stick them into a blender or food processor to make powder, which I've shown in other videos, so we'll see. All right, so in case I don't show the rest of the process, I will do my closing now, and if not, I'll insert it. So I'll still do my closing now, and I'll just put it at the end. All right, so we are pretty much at the end point here. Probably another 8 hours or so. I'll give it. Some of it's a little leathery feeling, but most of it's starting to snap. And I want to make sure that every single piece snaps so that I can put it in a blender and make powder. So if I was just saving these, if I was just dehydrating them, they're pretty much good to go. I can put them in an airtight container, and then I could rehydrate them with broth or hot boiling water and letting them sit, and then they would reconstitute. But that's not what I'm going for right here. I'm going for powder. So a couple more hours, probably, I figure 8 max, and I will be back to having pepper powder. All right, so everything's been dehydrating for about a day and a half, and so everything is super. And I'm knocking much stuff over. Everything is. I probably shouldn't be touching these. These are the dried Scotch bonnets, so make sure I don't touch them eye or anything. But yeah, they're super crunchy. So I'm gonna put them into the blender and make powder. So that's how much I've got. And I'm going to start blending it up. So first I'm going to pulse it. And I'll be back when it's done. So I got it pretty finely powdered, good enough for my liking. You can see all the floating particles in this thing, so I'm going to let this sit for probably 15-20 minutes, let everything settle down, then I'll open it so I don't pepper gas myself. Pro tip. Now, I probably, if you are, again, not used to hot peppers, you should probably be wearing a mask and gloves at this point. Well, all throughout the hot pepper process, because these are Scotch bonnets and habaneros, which for me are not hot. They don't bother me, but I'm sure a lot of people are bothered by that level of heat, so be careful. All right, so this is my 2023 pepper harvest so far. So you can see I've got some red peppers and stuff in there. Last year was pretty much just the super hots, but this year I've got a kind of a mix of mild and super hot to make it a more of a balanced powder. So I'm pretty excited. I've got like a ton more Scotch bonnets out there that I can dehydrate to add to this, and more jalapenos and all kinds of things. So awesome. So any comments, questions, leave in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. Save your harvests. Awesome.